Hey YouTube, this is Teresa from Daily Tea Sips, and in this video I'm going to share with you why you should never pay a collection agency. So here's what happens when your account is placed in collections. Now, I'm not referring to in-house collections. I'm actually referring to when your account has been sold to a debt collector for collections by the company that initially extended credit to you. Now, here's the scenario. You default on paying, and at some point the institution attempts to collect the debt. Now, when they are unable to get you to pay, they charge the debt off. Then they sell it for pennies on the dollar to a debt collection agency. Now, once that institution has charged off the debt, they can then claim that debt as a loss on their taxes. Now, here's what I want you to understand. You never signed a contract with the debt collector, so the burden of proof is actually on them to prove that you owe the debt. Now, also when the debt collections or debt collectors contact you via phone, they always say that they're on a recorded line. And if you confirm any information with them during that call, then they actually have you on recording saying that the debt. Here's what I would say. If you have a debt for someone at this address, use the name and address you have on file for that debt and send that signed contract proving the debt belongs to that person you are trying to contact. Until then, I am unable to provide any additional information to you over the phone. That's what I would say. Now, here's the thing. You don't know if the debt collector that's contacting you is legitimate. And you don't want to agree to pay a debt or confirm information only to find out that that debt has not been paid because you just paid some scam company or some scam company is trying to get you to pay. Okay? We're not telling you to ignore debt collectors. That's not what we're saying. If you choose to do this, in other words, if you choose to ignore them, it could actually escalate the situation and it can turn into wage garnishments, etc. The person contacting you trying to collect the debt may not be legitimate. So you always want to do debt validation. And that's what I said in the previous sentence. What we're saying is validate the debt. You could be, again, in a situation where your identity was stolen or loans and credit cards were taken out in your name. So you don't want to agree to pay for something that is not yours. The burden of proof is on the debt collector to prove that you owe that debt. Now, again, just let them know that whatever information they're looking for to send you a letter to the address they have listed. If they have the correct address and you receive the letter, you'll respond accordingly. If they persist, simply say the following. Anything you want to discuss must be done in writing. Thank you, then hang up. Now, even if you pay a collection debt, understand that it remains on your report for 7 years. Now, I want to discuss a little bit about the statute of limitations on debt collection. Now, the law that restricts how long the owner of a debt can actually go after you to collect the debt is called the statute of limitations. Now, the statute of limitations for being able to legally recover on the debt depends on the state in which you reside. So, for example, I reside in Illinois, so the statute of limitation is between 3 and 20 years, depending on the type of debt. Now, what you want to do to find the statute of limitation for your state is you want to go to Google and type in the following: statute of limitation on debt collection in, and then add your state, whatever state you live in. And I'll actually put that in the description section below. Now, please understand the statute of limitation on debt collection does not apply to government student loans. Now, non-government student loans, like you take a loan out of the bank, I did discuss this in the above 700 credit score series. That would actually apply, and it is possible for a non-government student loan to actually be removed. Again, thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.